New York was the setting for the Berenberg Gary Player Invitational for the first time in its history. For more than a decade, top celebrities, businessmen and tour pros have come together for the annual Gary Player Invitational in support of underprivileged children's education. With the festivities and golf over the 2 days, there was a lot of fun to be had, and all for a great cause at the stunning Glen Arbor Golf Club.
We're delighted to be here at Glen Arbor in New York, one of the most beautiful spots in the world, in fact. A golf course that we designed and really have had great satisfaction from the results. We enjoyed Augusta, but New York is such a great area for people around the world to gather and be together. And remember, this GPI, the Gary Player Invitational, is a tournament, a charity that is worldwide. We're in already 5 parts of the world, and so New York is very exciting for a lot of our guests.
The 2015 Global Invitational Series has been extra special, with the Black Knight celebrating the 50th anniversary of his career Grand Slam and his 80th birthday, while title sponsor Berenberg celebrated their 425th anniversary.
To have the best single-day Pro-Am in the world, where we've raised $60 million in China, South Africa, in Britain, and in the United States, and now going into Abu Dhabi in the Middle East, a fascinating part of the world. It's very gratifying growing up and struggling and suffering as I did to be able to change people's lives. It's a big thrill. I think it surpasses winning all those 18 major championships that I won.
It's all about finding new friends, finding people who share similar values. And golf is a game where, everyone who comes here is obsessed by this game, loves to do this, loves to challenge oneself. And I think to just meet people who are interesting, who are just wanting to give back to society, is something we just believe is one of the causes we would like to do as a firm.
Established in 1983 by Mark Player, the Invitational has now blossomed into an organisation that offers aid to underprivileged children and impoverished communities across the globe. Golf and giving is key, and with an icon of the game such as Gary Player hosting, there was no shortage of pros and stars to help raise awareness during the 2-day event.
I think what we're doing here today is great. Mr. Player obviously been doing this for a while, started his foundation in the early 1980s, so he's got a pretty good feel of how to do things to kind of use his platform to give back to these different areas. This is the 3rd time I've been part of one of these events. They're always great events. People seem to have a great time. And then obviously the charitable aspect is just great.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I've spent the last year being Miss America, and my entire life was giving back and having a servant's heart. So it's really important to continue to be involved with charity work, and Gary Player is a huge inspiration for that.
He's an inspiration for everybody here. I think there's none who would say, I don't want. Everybody wants to be like him at his age, and he's 80 going on 40. So the fact that he's done so much, he's also given so much to golf, just makes you definitely be one a part of.
I love Gary. Gary is somebody that I just truly honor and respect, and I'm just honored that he reached out to me and brought me here today, and so many great golfers and people and athletes and celebrities here. It's just a great time.
With 18 four-ball teams that included PGA Championship winner Jason Duffner, 90-time international tournament winner and LPGA legend Annika Sorenstam, recent World Golf Hall of Fame inductee Marco Mira, Miss America Kira Kazantsev, former NFL star Victor Green, and the 1991 Masters champion Ian Woosnam, the field was a stellar mix of pros and celebrities. And while fundraising was the main aim of the day, the field's competitive spirit certainly wasn't dampened. The glorious weather added to the occasion, and there was some tremendous golf on display from celebrities and legends alike.
I'm far from being legendary, but we're out with some legendary people today, and Gary Player is one of them. Not only for what Gary accomplished in the game of golf, but what he's been able to do outside the ropes and for great causes and foundations. I mean, he's impacted so many people's lives in the world. It's really fun to be able to spend time with Mr. Player.
I think he does some wonderful things off the golf course. I think we all know his performance on the golf course, but off the course he does so many things, and I just admire what he has done in this business and his, philanthropy work around the world. So to come here and participate and raise some money for good causes is what it's all about.
The Berenberg Gary Player Invitational forms part of the world's leading charity golf event series, which has raised more than $60 million for worthy causes around the globe. The charity benefiting from the US event was the Player Foundation, whose goal is to donate $100 million by 2020 to the support of children's charities. The distinguished guests joined in the fun and giving during a shootout and gala auction after a brilliant day of golf. Today's festivities raised $212,000 for the Player Foundation, which aids the betterment of impoverished communities and the expansion of educational opportunities throughout the world. And changing the world is exactly what the Gary Player Invitational Series is doing. With the 2015 series continuing in South Africa, Abu Dhabi and India, the great causes and fundraising still go on.